KK party. The moment you do it, Mr. President, how do you justify a senator, a rep member, coming from an opposition but different from the party, and the governor will not do election, the senator will not win his local government?
But the critical thing is that the National Assembly and the Senate must put a stop to this flagrant breach of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We are lawmakers, and if we make laws that are not obeyed, it means that we don't have democracy again.
What we now do is, if we agree that the Ministry of Finance should not release the money to them, I think that's the only option that we have here as a National Assembly, since we have constitutional oversight responsibility over the... So, in the prayers, maybe we should emphasize that anybody that has caretaker put in place, his money should be kept aside until democratically elected local government takes over.
While ruling on the motion, President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, called for the creation of a National Electoral Commission for local government to check the overbearing influence of governors in council elections in their states.
You just have a body, just like you have what they call, like in states, they have State Electoral Commission. If you have a National Local Government Electoral Commission that organizes local government elections nationally, you will see that all sorts of local governments will tumble.
While the debate lasted, senators of the People's Democratic Party accused the Benue State Governor, Hyacinthe Alia, of undermining the rule of law with the recent appointment of caretaker committees of local government areas in the state. The senator said the governor's action lacked legal and constitutional backing. This, they said, has raised questions about the governor's commitment to local government autonomy. On a foreign note, the Northern Senators Forum has called on the leader of the Economic Community of West African States and Nigerian President Bola Tinubu to restore electricity supply to Niger Republic. The caucus said that the restriction has caused untold hardship for innocent citizens of Niger Republic. The forum at a media conference stressed the need for the opening of airports in the country for businesses with Niger. The senators noted that the economic sanctions imposed on Niger Republic following the recent military coup in the country were crippling economic activities of the state in Nigeria with common borders with Niger Republic. They called on the federal government to respect the Niger-Nigeria treaty mandates. They also called on the leadership of ECOWAS to lift political and economic sanctions imposed on Niger in the aftermath of the military coup in the country.
The Northern Central Forum urged the ECOWAS to lift restrictions on Niger Republic in the interest of business and border communities. It is important that Nigeria should not suffer because of the coup that took place.
The forum also called on the military junta in Niger Republic to produce a transition timetable that would not extend beyond 2 years. In yet another development, the Senate has condemned all forms of violence against the female gender and called for practical measures to safeguard their interests. This position was articulated during Thursday's plenary when senators actively participated in the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence on women and girl child. Adorning orange sashes as a symbol of solidarity, the lawmakers, including the Senate President Akpabio, expressed commitment to addressing the problem. The advocacy motion was sponsored by 17 senators, spearheaded by Senator Ireti Kingibe, representing the FCT.
Orange Nigeria seeks to empower individuals to stand against violence by fostering open conversation in collaboration with the National Gender-Based Violence Data Situation Room and Dashboard. The number of convictions are only 455, and sadly, the number of fatalities from GBV are over 1,250.
Voicing their support for the motion, senators acknowledge the virtues and sacrifices made by women globally, with special emphasis on Nigerian women.
I think we should go beyond the rhetorics.
I think we should bring justice to the foundation of our own, of our system, by not only passing motions